Hello, nerds. Hello, nerds. Hello. Hello? Can you hear me? I restarted my computer. I'm always worried when I restart my computer that I did something wrong. Okay. You know, in before somebody makes a joke about how you'd be able to hear me without a microphone. Hi, Smokey. Ms. Athena is sitting in my chair with me. My butt warmer is back. My butt warmer is back, chat! My butt warmer's back. Yeah! Do, 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 do. Okay. Andy, Smokey, and Chrissy T, congrats on grabbing all those firsts. What are you doing, Athena? What are you doing? What are you doing, Miss Athena? Miss Athena. Miss Athena. My Athena. She's sitting with me. I love you, Miss Athena. Aww. I'm giving her head scritches. Yeah, she's a good kitty. She's a sweet baby. Okay, we are live on YouTube and Twitch, so if you guys feel like watching over there, that's great. No pressure, of course. To have like the channel open on more than one browser window, that's kind of wild. But yes. Here's hoping the sponsorship stuff works today. Hi, Plue! Maybe you like to be wild. I don't know. What's up, Primus? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Smokey with the 5-stream streak.
Everybody's doing it. Everybody's
Hey,
doing
Paisley
it.
Manatee, how you doing? No, not
Everybody's
steak.
doing it.
Stop
Everybody's
typing
doing it.
steak.
Everybody's doing it.
Cranston, you're being a
Everybody's
bad
doing it.
example
Everybody's
again.
doing it.
It's streak, not
Everybody's
steak,
doing
chat.
it. Everybody's doing it.
Poor Athena. She's like, man, I don't know if I want to sit with you if you're going to yell like this. Silly Athena. Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel. Okay. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Hello. Happy Taco Tuesday, whatever you prefer to call it. Hello, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Thanks for joining me today. Meow. Athena's right here. Is Miss Athena? Is Miss Athena? Oh, she looks so happy right now. Shoes day? Hi, everyone. Taco Tuesday, where you chew all the tacos. Indeed. Used to be Toonie Tuesday for you, because a lot of places will have deals for a toonie, but in this economy, not a chance. You've still never tried a taco? Please? That's ridiculous. Okay, Athena, are you good? Poor Athena. Athena's like, I don't know about this chair. I really don't. Cat. What is it? Meow. We need to ship Blaze some tacos. Specifically, you need to try a Choco taco, which isn't really a taco at all. It's a dessert. Okay, bye-bye, Athena. She's had enough of my shenanigans. Which is funny, because usually I'm the one who's had enough of everybody's shenanigans. Anyhow, you guys, Blaze is one of our recipients of some gifted Patreon memberships, courtesy of your support during what we have dubbed Matreon. So, Blaze, I hope you, I hope whoever decides to grab that from you, enjoys access to your which tier is it? What's it called again? Embers tier, right? Please go check out Blaze's website, check out Blaze's Patreon. Sparks, I can't freaking remember anything, but yes, thank you so much for all of your amazing support, everyone, especially those that were very kind and gifted like multiple months of memberships to our Patreon. Speaking of the Patreon, speaking of tomorrow we have one of our exclusive live streams. Yeah, definitely, Blaze. Or you could always pick a specific individual who's not already part of it. Holy heck, 30 plus 140. Oh,
Everybody's doing it.
Blaze, it's a 170 streak in my heart.
Doing
okay, I love you, Blaze. Thank you so
doing
much.
It. Everybody's doing it.
Cheers,
Everybody's
Blaze.
doing it. Everybody's doing it.
Cranston, go ahead. I know it brings you joy. Go ahead. Type ! Steak. Thank you so much, Blaze. I appreciate you. There you go. Listen, we gotta let Cranston have some fun. There is a Tangia dungeon, guys. Please join the dungeon if you'd like. I was playing dungeons with my dear friend Lambo, Sass Lambo. Also, don't forget to follow Blaze on here on Twitch. Hearthwitch is, what is check-in? Is this, I mean, I think I've seen it in some other streams. Is it like a bot command or something? We don't have that here. No, I am not. There's a lot of really awesome people who are part of that group. I am not part of, is that the Crafty Collective? I do enjoy many of the channels that, I mean, I don't know all of them. We do not have a check-in, but what we do have is, we have streaks like everybody else. Yeah. No check-in. I know a lot of people who are part of TCC. I feel like after a point, for me, no, it's no problem. It doesn't bother me that you're doing it. I'm just like, it's just not going to do anything. It's all good. We're happy you're here. It just doesn't result in anything at all. I think it's cool that there's so many different groups and teams and all that awesomeness. I feel like I have run out of room for being able to be meaningfully engaged with any other like charity teams or other teams at this particular juncture, because maybe they don't require a whole lot of you. But I've decided that for the time being anyways, I've got enough stuff going on. And I can't keep up with what I do have going on. I don't keep up very well with the Women's Guild server or the Creator Club server or any servers besides ours, pretty much. which is understandable with 3 kids and 5 animals. You know what I mean? No, it's all good. It's no problem. I just wanted to make sure that you weren't expecting something to happen that isn't going to happen. And be like, wow, I wonder why this is broken. But it just doesn't exist. It's all good. It's no problem. Like I said, we're super happy you're here. And there are some very cool people who have, endeavored to, as you use that word, I love that word, endeavored to gather up fellow like-minded streamers, whether it's because they stream something similar or they have, again, like a charity that they support or something like that. Which is awesome. Teams can be useful. I did give some feedback to a Twitch executive when I was at TwitchCon. I said, hey, listen here. I would really love for you guys to introduce some features that would make teams that much more helpful. Like, for example, being able to give people roles within a team. Yes, you can, I believe, give people administrative powers to an extent. But, like, for example, when we do charity campaigns with our charity team, it would be really awesome if there was a way to say, like, prioritize people in the list of live streamers on the basis of them having this role, which in our case would be I have an active campaign that I am currently running for the charity. And that way we wouldn't have to kick everybody off the team, because the problem is Tiltify's pages are not very useful for seeing like who's live within a team and stuff like that. And there's some other things to do with teams that would be really rad if they could figure it out.
Welcome to the 9.5 stream. Feel free to join the chat where checking in does nothing but some things happen all the time, and sometimes maybe it's just mostly chaos. And Lane uses Lanai, Seas, and Huskies.
Oh, he was like dancing on my nose. So anyway, it would be cool, for example, if when you searched for a team on Twitch, the team page would pop up. Like, if you go to twitch.tv and you just go to the search bar and you're like, I thought I heard about a team once upon a time that was called Team Quirky Cluckers, and you just type in Team Quirky Cluckers in the search bar. In the search bar at the top of the website, Team Quirky Cluckers, right? You search for that. And I don't know who this person is. But there is a result for a live channel. And it's probably because the word team is in their title. So that's a kind of a fail, right? Like, I'm sure they're cool. I'm happy that they're getting some discoverability because I just searched. So even if I search for just Quirky Cluckers, no results found for Quirky Cluckers. So, like, if somebody was like, yeah, my friend told me about a charity team I could join that's a Twitch team, and they do St. Jude and this and that. Like, if they go searching, if you go Team Quirky Cluckers in just, like, the search bar of your browser, you will find at the very top a listing for a shirt that you can't even buy. And then Quirky Cluckers Creative on Tiltify would be the next valid, relevant result. There is an X profile that I set up, X/Twitter. So, just basically, I think that it is a resource that could be better used. Better implemented, that we could have better features for actually making it useful on the website. But so, like, it is helpful, right? So that if you go Quirky Cluckers. Twitch.tv/team/Quirky Cluckers, right? If you do that, then you get our team page, and then you can see all the people that are listed on the team and who's live at the moment, right? But the thing is, I could leave everybody up here all the time, but then when we're doing a charity event, another thing is these pages do not have, for example, like here's where you can find our team's socials. Here's where, here's or panels would be awesome. Panels where you could like go see our Tiltify or what have you. I think that when teams were introduced on Twitch, the idea was more or less to provide a way for esports organizations to gather analytics information, even up to and including revenue for the streamers who've joined their orgs. Because when you are represented by a professional organization, say like, basically that's like an agency almost, right? They bring you things like sponsorships. They bring traffic to your channel. They tell people to go and follow you. And you're supposed to rate out to each other to support each other's channels and things like that, right? A lot of people use teams much more, what's the word I'm looking for here? A lot less like that sort of thing now. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the solution really is to the issue of like teams and trying to network in that fashion on the platform. But I do feel that it can be very superficial, unfortunately. I've seen some teams that were very tight-knit. Look at what the Mocos have done. But I think that what has to happen is there has to be more of a group and a community. And then, like, basically Twitch teams are just there to, like, help facilitate in a few extra ways. But as I said, I think they could make better use of it. Like Cbus, there's an official Twitch team for Good Cause Crusaders, right? Roboyo, why are you using bits to do that? Roboyo, why? Roboyo! Just go. Thank you, Roboyo. Thank you. Join the Tangia dungeon. It's a fancy dungeon because Roboyo paid for it. Thank you. Thank you, Roboyo. And we're not psychotic here like Lambo, where he just lets people start him and queue him up like maybe unlimited. Oh, I was asking if Good Cause Crusaders, if Chef Steve has a Twitch team for GCC, or if it's just a Tiltify team, because they're separate. Thank you, Roboyo. How you doing today? I hope you're having a good Tuesday. We were hanging out in it wasn't you, Foul was the one who thank you for shouting out Cbus, by the way. Everyone go, please go and follow Cbus. And also our friend Lambo. It was Foul. Foul was yelling at me that I needed to he goes, put some dang clothes on, woman. You're trying to get over a cold. Much sleeps. I'm sorry to hear that you've been ill. We had the flu recently, and it sucked. Yeah, no, it's okay. The only reason I'm asking Cbus, I mean, dude, I'm always happy to point people in the direction of all the different groups that are out there that are doing specifically charity, but Foul doesn't like the well, but okay, I don't like it when people roll commando in marbles, so I get it. It's fine. I only had I had a very limited amount of items, but I did. I slapped a shield and some armor and helmet or whatever. I don't know. Anyways, I haven't played that many dungeons with Lambo, but I'm glad that Lambo and Chimera are both back to streaming pretty regularly. So much appreciate Foul also gifting me a sub in there last night. We have a lot of it's normal life stuff, but the Subaru needs brakes. We now have a tire on the Chevy that looks like it's going to need to be replaced. We probably could use new tires on the Subaru. It's just one thing after another with expenses. So thank you for the 50 bits towards keeping my car from veering off of the road into a ditch. Thank you. I help pay our bills with stream revenue. So when you guys support the channel, you're supporting my family and making sure we can pay for gas and groceries and mortgage and electricity and internet and phone and all that good stuff. Primus, thank you for the stream.
Everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it.
And just being in here is helping, of course. But anyone that is capable of supporting the stream financially, this is what I do full time for a living. I'm not sure if I say that enough. I feel like maybe I don't want to be pushy. You know what I mean? I don't like the idea of, people doing it because they feel like I'm like this salesperson thing. I was never very good at that in restaurants either. I was a good salesperson, but only when I felt like all I was doing was explaining what was available and tailoring it to the individual person's, whatever they wanted. Whatever they felt like they wanted. You know what I mean? People be like, what's your best bottle of Pinot? I'd be like, well, you need to tell me what kind of wine you like to drink regularly. Pinot runs the gamut. What do you prefer? You want something earthy? Do you want something fruity? Do you want, what are you going to have to eat? And then they would tell me some more information and I'd be like, oh, you should get this bottle. And they'd be like, well, oh, really? We were thinking about this one. And they'd point at one that was more expensive. And I'd be like, yeah, but you know what? You pretty much can afford 2 bottles if you... you're like, slap another $10 on there, you get 2 bottles of wine. They'd be like, you're not wrong. I'm like, hey, listen, I'm here, to help you have a good time and enjoy yourself and feel like you walked out the door having a great experience. I'm not here to nickel and dime you for every last thing that I possibly can. I worked with a guy that was like that. And, he had great ticket averages, right? His average, his guest average and his check average were both amazing, but I could see it on people's faces. Those people weren't always going to come back because they'd be like, dang, that was expensive. You bring them that bill and there's a little sticker shock and they might have had a nice meal, but maybe they weren't expecting. Maybe they were not expecting it to cost that much. You know what I mean? Do you really want to taste your tannins or do you want to feel the effects of the wine? Some people really did not care about, the most incredible wine they've ever had in their whole lives. They just wanted to have something enjoyable, quaffable, if you will. I'd be like, what are we looking for here? Are we looking for, poetry in a bottle? Or do you want to make sure there's enough for everybody at your table and maybe a little extra besides for your uncle who, somehow manages to drain his glass before everyone else every single time? You know what I mean? We definitely had some people that would come in and they were all about the bargain basement. Oh, 69.25 Royal. Nice. Nothing happens. It's just you got something with a 69. Best drop you've ever done. Hey, Cranston with a 74.13. By the way, I have something to share with you guys. From our friends at Big Table. And I haven't watched it yet. Okay, so we're gonna watch this all together. And I love that okay, I don't want to spoil it because I already kind of know what the gist is. Let me get it set up real quick, but yeah, they wanted me to share this with you guys, so let me get this set up real quick here. And by the way, like I said, tomorrow we have a Patreon stream. If you guys are part of the Patreon, a paid pledge in the Patreon, that is tomorrow. Here, let's do... this, and... where is the scene? I guess we could do it here. All right. This is from our friends at Big Table. Thank you guys so much for your support of Big Table during our birthday bash for them in March. Unfortunately, captions are not generated through the video, but hopefully, since I'm playing it through the audio input capture in OBS, it will automatically caption to the best of its ability for you. So if the captions are not great, I do apologize for that. But hopefully they will work okay. And let me make sure that I unmuted. I did not. Unmuted the browser. There we go. All right, you guys. Volume wise, that's probably going to be kind of loud. Let me turn it down. There we go. Let me know if it's still too loud.
Hey, Quirky Cluckers. This is Agent 99, Director Finch from Big Table. And I'm reaching out to say thank you. Thank you for the whoop-de-doo that you did for us under 9.5's fine leadership for our birthday this year. You raised, and let me get this number correct, $1,075.67. And that is money that becomes real care, real support, and real hope for folks working in the restaurant and hospitality industry. That is not peanuts. That is help and support and hope. Thank you for clucking your way to that number. And those of us in the secret agent community of hope wanted to say thanks. I didn't know how best to communicate to Quirky Cluckers and what your native language is, but I do have this duck call, and I thought this might help. That was an
Perfect.
enthusiastic thank you.
No notes.
Deeply grateful for you helping us celebrate our birthday. And if you would like a packet, a Secret Agent of Hope packet from Big Table to deploy in the city you were in, wherever that is, please reach out. We would love to help. Thanks again. Agent Finch, 99, director, all that stuff. Out.
That was so much fun. That was so much fun. That's so great. Thank you. Thank you, Big Table. Thank you, Agent Finch. Thank you. A huge thank you and shout out as well to Carrie from wasn't that sweet, you guys? I love it. I love it. The top tier role playing. I mean, it's not role playing. It's real. It's all very real. It's all very real. That's so awesome. That was so sweet of them and so kind for them to do that as a way to thank you guys. And like he mentioned, it was a grand total of $1,067. $1,075.67 for Big Table's programs to provide triage, crisis care, as well as long-term counseling and mentorship to help people to stay on the path to healthier and happier lives, more stability in their lives. They provide them with any number of access to any number of things, including but not limited to mental health services, substance abuse counseling, ability to access funds so they can pay their rent so they do not become homeless, to get caught up from unexpected medical bills or other financial crises. It is incredible what they do. They don't just provide funds. They get to know people before they will. They'll take referrals. It's on a referral basis before they take somebody on and take them under their wing. They meet with them and they talk to them. They sit and they have coffee with them. They spend time getting to know them. It is not just, all right, here, we put the money here and there, the money there, and the money here and the money there. It is about truly walking beside them and helping them to have a better life. So I'm super happy to be involved with them as an organization. They have offices in Spokane, Washington, San Diego, California, Colorado Springs, Colorado, and Nashville, Tennessee. And what he was talking about when he talked about the packet, thank you so much. We're going to have an ad break in about 2.5 minutes, but just to wrap this up, the packet is about trying to determine, because they would love to offer their services in more cities. There are many cities, including my hometown of Portland, Oregon, that have big, vibrant, and active restaurant and hospitality scenes. But unfortunately, as they mentioned, right behind the surface of that industry is the greatest need in our country for as far as a single occupation field. There's a lot of poverty, there's a lot of addiction, and there's a lot of other issues that really desperately need help. But when people show up to work as a barista, as a bartender, as a valet in a hotel, as a server, as a cook, as a chef, even, they have to put on a smile and they have to put their head down and work hard and provide for others, provide food and hospitality and kindness and customer service. And oftentimes they are not in any way, shape, or form allowed to let on that they're struggling to their guests. So they really try to step in, and an industry that I was part of for 25 years. So it really means a lot to me when you guys help Big Table. Thank you so much. One thing that really helps me to feel like they are a good organization to support is they have something called Unexpected 20s. And you can print your own envelopes out on the website to participate in this. And it shows that it is not just about funds coming through them. They want to inspire people to take matters into their own hands and to put a $20 bill in that envelope and to hand it to someone and say, this is not a tip, it's a gift. Because things are getting more expensive for everyone. Restaurant workers got to pay the bills as well. So something to consider if you have the means to do it. And you can even hand it to somebody and say, I want you to give this to the person in this restaurant right now who you think could use $20 the most. And I know that there were times when it seemed like an angel that would swoop in when I was struggling financially when I worked in restaurants, and they would, for whatever reason, just tip me outrageously. And I'd be like, you have no idea. You didn't know that this was so needed right now. And you saved me from, getting an eviction notice or something. Ads are starting. Thank you guys again. Thank you so much to everyone who contributed to our campaign or spent time with us while we were fundraising for Big Table. It's so nice when organizations do things like this to thank us directly. It's really huge. It helps me. I know it helps me. It helps me want to support them even more. So if you would like to make a donation to them, they have ways to do that on their website. And they also, you can fundraise for them on Tiltify. They are on Tiltify anytime you want. All right. We'll be right back. Thank you so much. 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's so... You have no clothes on. No. Kicking in overdrive. 9.5. Can you feel the temperature rising? 6 high fevers burning. She's got the moves, she's got the drive. When the chicken attacks, will you survive? It's 9.5. Trying to stay alive. It's 9.5. 9.5. Kicking in overdrive. 9.5. 9.5. Trying to stay alive. It's 9.5. Oh, that's rich. Tumble, did you... Wait. Tumble. Did you really think you were gonna get me to be quiet by saying shh in my chat? Yes. All the lulz. Guns out, y'all. Yeah. Woo! I'm sorry, I'm so loud. Oh! Oh, yeah!
Come on, White Wolf. Come on, White Wolf. Come on, White Wolf. Come on. Come here, little White Wolf. Come here, White Wolf. I got a tree. Yes. Okay. And I would be here, left to my own devices.
All right. Lego explosion. Nothing unusual. Everything is fine. This is fine. Not distracting at all. All right. You ready? Maybe we don't need this to be such a large piece of tape. As courtesy of our $500 milestone. Oh my God!
You complete me. I love you.
Right. Okay. I had to make sure to use my Prime on somebody just now. I have like a reminder because if you don't use it, it just sits there, right? So it expires after 30 days. Thank you, Plu. It expires after 30 days, so you have to remember to use your Prime. Thank you so much for the follow. You have to remember to use your Prime every 30 days. It does not stay with the person who you give it to, right? So I gave it to this person who happens to be live right now. And I don't know if you're following from the very nice shout out that I don't want to let on that I'm here streaming. I just didn't want to forget to use my Prime. Okay, I love Catatonia. She's so awesome. Please go follow her. Please go follow her. She is a beautiful, beautiful human, and I love her. And I was hanging out in her channel, and I was like trying to I'm like, my Prime's not ready yet. Like I was hanging out in there, hoping it would come up because it waits until like the minute that you used it. But Kat and I got to know each other through the Women's Guild. We were part of a experimental program where they were putting some of us from the Women's Guild on the front page. Like we could land in the carousel on the front page anytime we went live for like an entire month. And it was shortly after we got partner. It was like the year after we got partner. And Kat and Ultrasaurus and myself and Leisha Ton and a bunch of other people from the Women's Guild were part of that. So they would pick like a handful of us. They'd pick like, I don't know, maybe less than a dozen. And this is right after so it used to be called, what's it called? Before it was the Women's Guild, it was called something else, and I can't remember now what it was called. La 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 la. No, it was not called. No, not Team Gynomite. Damn it, Cranston. Oh my god. It was like Twitch Women's Alliance. Twitch Women's Alliance. Twitch Women's Alliance. It's a good thing they didn't put the word team after the first three words. Anyway, Twitch Women's Alliance. And what? Twitch Women's Alliance, and that became the Women's Guild when they started the guilds. So there's the Women's Guild, Latin Guild, Black Guild, and Pride Guild. But when the Women's Guild first started, it was actually they only were admitting partners at the beginning. And then they have a couple new ones coming out too. Somebody mentioned that, but Unity Guilds, Twitch, new. No! Oh my god. Google, what the heck? Dude. Yeah, Black Guild, Latin Guild, Women's Guild, Pride Guild. Was there an announcement at TwitchCon EU? Andy, do you mean that you said hi earlier and then you had to step away because of work things? Don't worry, IRL before URL. You applied to the disability one. Welcome to all the new Twitch Unity Guilds members now. I clicked on that and then it was like, no. Oh my god. TwitchCon EU announcements. Everything we announced at TwitchCon Rotterdam 2026. You know, I have not actually read this. Oops. We're heading to Berlin, so TCEU is going to be in Berlin on May 22nd to 23rd. I bet that makes Whoppy happy. Dual format, leveling up to 2K, improvements to notifications, midstream summaries, upping our investment in clips, auto clips, captions, more. But see, the problem with the captions is you can auto generate, but they're not editable yet, and that's kind of annoying. So this says, starting next week, we'll be rolling out the ability to add captions to your community clips automatically. You'll be able to edit the text, but Zach Bussey said that the text is not editable. Is it? I don't know. More clips and stories starting in June will show you a sorted list of the best clips from your stream at the top of your stream summary, so you can quickly share the ones you like to your Twitch stories to create a highlight reel or recap of your stream. They need to make comments available on clips. You can toggle on and off. Not sure you can edit them. Custom power-ups, creator badge drops, special hype trains. Earlier this year, we tested a community train where viewers who didn't spend were still rewarded with emotes and learned that these unique trains earn 2 times more than standard hype trains. Soon we'll launch the new Mythic train. What? This is what Clem was talking about, which rewards contributors with a bonus golden version of an emote, including PogChamp, Cool Cat, or Whatface, that can then be used across Twitch for 24 hours. We've been experimenting with a new Gift 'em All sub feature that lets a user gift subscriptions to all viewers who are watching and follow the streamer. Up to 1,000 gift subs at once. So, interestingly enough, somebody hit this button in here recently. And one of the people who received one of the Gift 'em All subs came in and then followed the channel. So, you know, I mean, nothing is perfect, right? But that person was not already following. So that's what I thought. I thought that Gift 'em All was only supposed to be for people who are watching, don't currently have a subscription, and following. And it's like a way to try and prioritize those gift subs to people who are already members of the community, right? But there was definitely someone who got one from a Gift 'em All bomb recently. And currently, I just looked, the button is not there. It was there for a while, and then they had a site-wide promo. Random gift subs may differ from... Yes, I know, but this was a Gift 'em All. They were part of a Gift 'em All bomb. I'm 99.99% certain they received a gift sub from a Gift 'em All button press, but they were not following the stream. Now, I mean, who knows? Maybe they've changed it or tweaked it or something. I don't know. Anyway. It says you'll start seeing more Gift 'em All pop-ups in the next few weeks. No, but this is saying the Gift 'em All, we've been experimenting with a new, this is from the Twitch blog. I'm not, all I'm saying is this article says we've been experimenting with a new Gift 'em All sub-feature that lets a user give subscriptions to all viewers who are watching and follow the streamer. And that was my understanding prior to that person getting a gift sub from a Gift 'em All and then following the channel when they came in to say thank you. Anywho, you have an opportunity to make magic happen. You'll start seeing more Gift 'em All pop-ups in the next few weeks. Creator sponsorships, bounty board for all, gameplay ads, streamer-led promos, drops. Oh, this is nice. Less fees for Eurozone streamers. If you're a streamer in an EU country that uses the euro, you've been losing 1 to 2.5% of your earnings to currency conversion fees. We're getting rid of that. Starting this summer, your SEPA payouts can be converted to euros with no conversion fees and lower transfer costs. More of your money stays your money. We'll notify you once the update is live. Mod appreciation. So if you apply to the mod club before June 30th, you have the opportunity to apply for an exclusive chat badge. Mod anniversaries, which we've seen people. Gotta gift 'em all, gift 'em on. Well, we were calling it Subimon. The marketing page is different from the spec sheet the developer got. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't understand any of it. Doesn't matter what I think or what I say. Subimon. Mods lives easier. Blah blah blah. Oh, awesome! I have been saying that it would be cool if the guilds expanded here. I finally found it at the very bottom. Expanding our guilds! Twitch Unity guilds are designed to give people of all identities a place to learn, share, inspire, and grow. More than 8,000 streamers participate in our 4 existing guilds, and we're excited to welcome 3 more. The Asian Guild, the Disability Guild, and the Indigenous Guild. Fantastic. I don't know, So, Plu, you said you got invited to apply for the Disability Guild, or you just found it?
And is it for a kid or an adult? And yes, this is the way to say hello.
You filled out the form for the mod club ages ago, but never heard back. Shrug. You found the application for it, so you applied. I mean, so the clubs are different. Here, guilds. Guild. Guild app? Yes, you have to have filled out the streamer survey to apply for the guilds. Clubs are different. They ask some questions. And Asian Guild, Disability Guild, and Indigenous Guild, the 3 new guilds that they announced, are options in the form. It is updated if you would like to apply. And yes, you can apply to more than 1 guild. So, for example, if you identify as LGBTQIA+, you can apply to the Pride Guild. If you identify as a woman or femme identifying, you can apply to the Women's Guild. And then disability and any other, honestly, I suppose it would be possible to apply to all of them. But, you know, make sure you fill out the streamer survey first because they do check that when going through the application. Thank you, Lightning Builder, for the 100 biddies. And Raboyo for the 50 bits. Thank you so much. Thanks for the neat. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. What is a Gengar onesie, and is it for a kid or an adult? And yes, this is the way to say hello. Okay, Lightning Builder. Neat. Yeah, it almost sounded like he was saying knee, like what are the knights who say knee? It is for me. It's for yours truly. And it is what the life-size Gengar project has metamorphosized into. It has evolved into a onesie. Gengar is evolving. Because a life-size amigurumi is totally possible, but I made an attempt, and it is now a giant cushion upstairs in my living room. And I was like, you know, I said life-size Gengar. Gengar's 4'11". I'm 5'7". So we're actually giving you bonus Gengar by creating a onesie instead of an Ami. And I know how much you guys love onesies. If you like putting me in a onesie, that is one of our custom power-ups. For the low, low price of 1,500 bits. I will wear the onesie of your choice for 30 minutes. Yep. And I hear you about emotes that are only for 24 hours, but I don't know. I think it's kind of fun because it's something special, you know? When we have a golden Kappa train, I enable an additional golden emote for 24 hours. We replace our chicken Kappa emote with a golden version for everyone who's subscribed for the 24 hours after a golden Kappa train. I picked a more reasonable Pokemon to crochet life-sized. I mean, summer is coming up. Won't that be hot? In the basement, not so much. But once we move my setup upstairs, yeah, it might be. Honestly. Maybe we replace that with some sort of, you know, stupid hat or besides the bread hat. I was thinking about crocheting some other goofy hats because you guys just love when I put costume pieces on. I mean, I don't think that we're unusual as a community in that way. I have the fish hat pattern from our friend Kelsbells. Shout out to Kelsbells. Kelsbells is fundraising for Rainbow Railroad this month. Please check out our friend Kelsbells. Kelsbells! Gengar is evolving into Nightmare. 9 plus Nightmare. Get it? Because you're so funny. Tyler with the 7 streams straight.
Everybody's doing it.
Thank you, Tyler. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching this nonsense 7 times in a row. You could keep them all in a bag. A bag-ette. I am using Bernat blanket yarn, which I don't actually really care for all that much for Ami because Ami requires such tight fabric, and I get a really bad, like, I'm already getting kind of a dent in my finger right here. The Mario hat that I made you, your PCA's little girl loved it. Oh, Lightning Builder, that's so sweet. That's awesome. Well, I hope she enjoys it. That's really sweet. That's very generous of you. Thank you for shouting out Kel Spells, guys. Go give our friend Kels a follow. Amazing friend of the stream. Fellow teammate on Mocha Loco, and a very accomplished and prolific fiber artist with some cool designs available. She wears it all the time when she comes over. That's so cute. Only problem with this part of this is I'm working around in a circle, and the circle is fairly small, but the rest of the garment is definitely not. Tolkien with the 7th stream streak. Thank you so much. Thank you for streaking in here mindfully, respectfully. Of course.
Everybody's doing it.
Also, so I posted a new video. I posted a video review of the book that my husband brought home for me, and also gave me an extra copy to see if anybody wanted to purchase it, which Danielle snatched right on up. Thank you, Danielle. Love you, Danielle. I have it right here, getting ready to ship that out to Danielle. And there's a bunch of other stuff I need to mail out. But that video there is my review of the book. And if you guys wouldn't mind popping over there, dropping a like, leaving a comment, maybe like saying like which project you think would be fun to do. And if you look at the video on mobile, there's something called hype points. And some of you have already hyped this video. Thank you. Thank you very much for your support and help. So, like, this is a free way you can help me. Why do period farts have to be so bad? Oh, no, Blitz! I am so sorry, Blaze. I hear you. I do know what that's like, unfortunately. But you know, hey, we're all just humans, man. All right. Oh my God. We had Disney Plus through Verizon, and I switched to bundling with I switched, and so our Disney Plus bundle through Verizon is no longer active. And Ramona has decided that now is, of course, her time to want to watch every episode of Bluey that's ever been created. And she's all tripping, and I'm like trying to figure out how we could like, but like, dude, just like all the streaming services are way too expensive. Like, it used to be like so awesome to like get cheap streaming services with no ads whatsoever. And now all of them have like, well, you can pay $10 a month, but then you still have to watch ads. Oh, yes. And now it's worse. Now it's like you pay more if you want to be able to watch this show. You got to have this service. It's they've figured out how to squeeze even more money out of us now. You know. Hi, Cyborg Cat. How are you? Welcome in. We do have an ad break coming in about a minute and a half, and it's about 1 o'clock. And I want to make sure we have sufficient time to complete our sponsorship today. I should try this on. Good, just cramping. Is everyone? Is it possible for us to line up even when we're not in the same physical? When I used to work at a lot of restaurants, it would just be like, or do you mean like your hands are cramping up? Dude, no. I am so it's so tough. I'm like, man, my hormones are all over the place. I will say I decided to look at the Xfinity streaming app to see like what shows we have through our internet provider that we could watch. And I was watching Password. Watching old game shows last night on my phone. I am so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that, Cyborg Cat. It's frustrating. Ramona is old enough for it to happen anytime, but I'm not in any kind of hurry. But she was like expressing interest in like, you know, I'd never want her to feel any embarrassment about it. But I was like, look, don't be in any rush either, okay? Like, I know that it might feel like it's an exciting thing because it means like, you know, you're growing up and all that, but like, girl, don't be in a hurry. But I don't want her to feel like it's something taboo or anything like that. You know what I mean? You think you're towards the end of perimenopause, and as such, it has decided to be much nicer to you these days. You solve that problem by liking mostly old shows and having...
work, but there is enough time for me to do this.
KBJ, thank you so much. What color? What color blurple? What color custom 3D printed blurple chicken do you want to be? Thank you, KBJ. Thank you for 20 months, friend. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Thank you, thank you. Ads are playing right now. Ad break ends in 20 seconds. Okay, thank you.
Everybody's doing it.
And for this, you'll take Blurple. Read the message in the box 9.
Everybody's doing it. Everybody's
I
doing
guess so. Oh, did I just press the wrong button? I so totally did. That was the emote party screen.
Everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it.
Come here, chicken! All right. We have a custom 3D printed Blurple chicken. Yes, I know it doesn't look Blurple, but I promise you it actually is Blurple. It's a Blurple chicken. Into the basket you must go. The what? The basket of Bulknificence. Ready? 3, 2, 1. The perfect way to celebrate a 20-month resub is starting a Tangia dungeon. Exclamation point join. Could be worse. When you got your period, your mom handed you a box of pads and a book from the library and said, use these, read this. Ironically, that means you knew a little more about, more than most your age about periods. That little book had details, but you'd have liked a little more guidance. Yeah, no, definitely. I want her to feel very comfortable asking me any questions and telling me what's going on and if she needs help with anything and feeling prepared for it as much as she possibly can. That book can't have been very... Yeah, my mom didn't really talk to me a whole lot about it. But I forgive her. I forgive her for that because I think coming from the generation that she did, it wasn't something people discussed openly most of the time. And I don't think that it was like that she was embarrassed by it or whatever. I think she just didn't think to talk about it because people just didn't talk about it. Because your mom had your little brother close to her 50s, you get nervous. It is possible, but not likely to become pregnant later in your 40s. But yeah, I'm not trying to tempt fate. I'm 47, but I'm not making any assumptions about my ability because I know that if I did go like, it's not gonna happen, it would freaking happen. And I love babies, and I love my children. I love my 3 beautiful kids. We have a 9-year-old. She's going to be 10 in November. I do not need to be starting over again. Thank you very much, universe. Totally good. Happy to wait until one of them maybe decides they want children of their own, which I will never pressure them into in any way. You know?
Thanks to Miro _ for my sub-gift. Love this community and thank you.
Oh, KBJ, do you have time? Did you want an Oracle card reading? And thank you to Miro for that gift sub for Maz. And that was a 6-month gift sub, which is so incredibly sweet. Thank you so much, Miro, for that gift sub for our friend Small Maz. Guys, are you following Maz? Please give our friend Maz a follow. Please give KBJ a follow. Please give Plu a follow. We have so many people in here that stream. Seabus, Blaze, tons and tons and tons of friends that stream on the platform. So please make sure you're following them all. And thank you, Maz, for announcing your resub courtesy of Miro. What color chicken would you like to be, my friend? And Maz has been streaming up a storm, making a pride top and doing all kinds of other stuff, and just had an affiliate anniversary / streamiversary. Blue Polar Filament has blurple. Why? Hey, can you answer this question? Yeah. That wasn't the question. Liz, can you answer this question? Thank goodness I'm safe from the hype train for now. Can you answer this question, Liz? Why does this appear so dark on camera? But in person, it is very clear that it is like a bluish purple. Is it my camera? And Maz said blue. Maz said blue. Thank you so much. Magic? Wouldn't that be royal purple? No, it's a blurple. I mean, you know. Thank you for shouting out Pez Liz. Guys, please give Pez Liz a follow. And Liz is part of a couple of different charity teams that we're on and is an awesome 3D printing enthusiast, and also does is it weekly that you and the Z and Z? Is it weekly? Usually it's red that doesn't show up well. So if you are interested in 3D printing, definitely Liz is an awesome person to get to know on the platform. Into the basket of Bognificence you must go, Maz. Thank you so much. The what? The basket of Bognificence. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Plenty of room in the basket. We had to retire the bowl. Very sad. As a techie, no, it's the screen. Certain screens can't pick up certain hues. I see. Join the Tangia Dungeon if you'd like. Like this color ends up coming looking rather drab comparatively. I feel like purples are tough no matter what. They're better on this camera than they are on a Logitech. Logitech just does blurple. Is that why? Because red is... All right, let's do like... Also, I should also mention that puts us at 25 out of 100 points, and that includes resubs, gifted subs, and the points associated with those subs, as well as primes, are all calculated in the goal bar that's at the bottom of the screen that says 25 out of 100. And when we fill that, we will give away a tank, whichever style of tank top the winner would like. I will give them a link to redeem a tank top. We are also at 11 out of 20 new sub points. So that's if somebody says, you know what? I'm doing it. I'm pressing the button. I want this crazy chicken lady nerd to keep streaming. So I'm going to support her channel. And also all the stuff we do for charity. Like that stuff, you know, some of it costs money, or like I have to have an internet connection and, you know, electricity and junk. And I'm able to devote more of my time to content and charity because of those of you who support the channel financially. Thank you so much. 11 out of 20 new sub points for a sticker sheet, the new sticker sheet that we have in the fourth wall. And any of those new merch items can be gifted to chat while we're live. I submitted a support ticket to Fourth Wall to ask them why our merch train is broken. It's borked. Ah, I see, Cyborg. Okay, sure, Cbus. I was just curious, you know, how much it's actually used by the team. Because like I just feel like it's an unfortunate situation that it is just not does not seem like Twitch really prioritizes the teams. Like I said, I had a chance to talk with one of the somebody from Twitch staff who was you know, part of like UI and you know, all this other stuff that was like totally related. And I was like, well, I will tell you, you know, I think that teams could be much more effective. I think it would be nice if there was a way to tell the platform that you, for example, okay, right now what I want is I want you to specifically show me. Discoverability is hard, and finding new channels can be difficult. You know, his comment was that they see the majority of people looking for familiarity over novelty. And I said, well, if you're a streamer, you want to meet other streamers and get to know their communities so that you can siphon each other's viewership. But then it's a mutually beneficial situation, right? That's what why raids are so like that's why raiding is such a like an important part of the platform. And you know, we got to network somehow, right? But so it can feel like it's very much on us, like completely to not only you know, network within the platform, but then we also like are forced to go off platform to try and find new people to bring in. And that's totally fine. Except, why don't we have a discoverability feed that's better put together here to keep people on the platform? Like, it just doesn't seem like it makes very much sense to be like, okay, well, go post your clips on YouTube or Instagram and then try and get those people to come back over to Twitch. But it's true, though, that the rating thing is actually very unique to Twitch, and it's actually very smart, you know? I used to work on the production/editing end of a school photography company, and when schools wanted specific colors for their ID cards, one thing you would ask for is a color sample to be sent to you so you could make sure your printers would print it correctly, even if it looked weird on the screen. Ah. Yeah, that's one of those things where, like, a lot of times you'll have the whole disclaimer available for, like, that colors are represented differently on different screens and, you know, all that stuff. But, yeah. I think, certainly the onus is on us. it rests with the content creators to go out and promote ourselves. But it can feel like a sort of merciless grind sometimes. And, you know, you should try and make it fun for yourself and not feel like it's some sort of, you know, endless chore. But that is why people who get to a certain point, a certain level, start paying someone else to handle that for them, because it can feel like a lot. We need to be the ones slinging and flipping the signs around for our own streams, right? But so it's hard, right, Plu? Because, for example, when you're an artist, Plu does absolutely breathtaking graphite pencil drawings and is a very accomplished artist. It's a lot of like mental and creative energy you're putting into the art that you're making. And then to add on top of that, like, okay, well, now take all this footage that you've recorded of yourself creating your art and edit it and make it look nice. And, you know, by the way, shell out for nice equipment and maintaining that equipment. You know, it's like when people will complain about how much patterns cost sometimes. They'll say, what do you mean you want $8 for a pattern? Yeah, $8 for something that you can then take those instructions and create them over and over and over and over and over again. And most of the time, people are fine with you selling the items as long as you give credit where credit is due. And, you know, they have the cameras to take the photos and then the photo editing and learning to do all of these techniques and sitting and writing everything out and making it easy to understand. And so understanding terminology and how to express terminology properly and having people test it and taking the feedback and adjusting the pattern. So many, many different, you know, drafts of the pattern and things like that. And by the time you add up all the hours someone spent on that pattern, you know, they're probably undercharging in a lot of cases. So you had people at Comic-Con go, I can do that with a filter about your work. And it's like, yeah, but it's not the same. And it's sad that you don't understand that. You're like, yes, you absolutely can do it with a filter, but like, like, tell me that, yeah, you don't maybe understand the whole point of art without telling me. I mean, it's hard. I use some websites to create graphics and things for my streams. Trust me, if I were capable, but I don't type a prompt in and ask it to generate an entire like flyer or something for me. And it's hard, but it's hard, right? Like, so we have some local, you know, organizations, nonprofit, and others that, it's clear that somebody used AI to generate a flyer. And with some of them, particularly if it's like, you know, for like our schools, do I think that it would be awesome if they gave some young person the opportunity to practice graphic design skills, instead? Yeah, sure. But like, sometimes it's literally that these people are trying to do the job of like 16 people. Because we're so small and so rural, right? So like, I want to be forgiving because I understand that that person isn't going to, isn't thinking to themselves, ha ha ha. They are literally just going, oh my God, I need to get this flyer put up, and I need to have this done, and I need that done, and I need to schedule this, and I need to do that, and the phone is ringing, and there's a parent standing here, and you know what I mean? So it's really difficult because it makes use of, you know, for example, AI to generate graphics or whatever, right? It almost feels to that person like it is not possible for them to avoid using it. Even though it is. It would take a little extra time. Or, you know, you have to be able to delegate it to someone else. But yeah. You know, it's a big topic of discussion right now, and I am sorry to hear that, you know, Cyborg Cat, that your job was rendered that you ended up losing your job because of that. That's very frustrating. And not just frustrating, it's, you know, it has very real consequences for people. Hi, Chris. How's it going? And half the time when I get like AI customer service stuff, I just end up saying, can you please put a real person on the phone? And every chance that I get where I know might be recorded for training and whatever, blah, blah, blah. I always say when I'm on the phone with a real person, thank you for taking the time to help me today. I would much prefer to speak with a human. You know, even though humans make errors, I also feel like humans are better able to like listen and provide me with the type of customer service experience that I would prefer. So make sure that you say something about that to companies if they're trying to push you know, AI stuff. You can even type it in the chat of an AI chatbot and let it know that you would prefer to have a direct route to an actual human. Who knows if they'll actually listen, but you know, it can't hurt to express that. Like, please use AI to cure cancer. Thanks. Love 9. Please use AI to cure disease. Or like solve world hunger or something. It's warm and it'll be 100. Oh my God. Diabetes, you know, can we kick diabetes to the curb, please? Thanks, robots. Beep boop. I am definitely a real human typing this. Beep boop. Rika, thank you for the streak.
Everybody's doing it.
Rika streaking, guys.
Everybody's doing it.
Thank you so much. Thank you for streaking demurely, mindfully. We do ask that you hold a censor bar up when you're streaking. This is a PG-13 channel. Thank you. Thank you for your cooperation. How you doing, Rika? I hope you're good. Thanks for popping into the channel today. What are you up to? What you got going on today? You're trying to organize all your alpaca roving. I can imagine if they're roving around that alpaca would be difficult. Heck cancer and heck diabetes. Yeah, exactly. Oh no, Barissa! No, Barissa, no. No, Barissa. Barissa is like Skynet 9. Skynet is coming. Oh no! Plu, did you end up with team bags or something? Thank you for the Yoda mega fart. And you know what, Blaze? I hope that helped you feel somewhat better virtually, at least. Thank you. I'm not sure what it is that you're referring to, Cyborg Cat, but I think I know. And chances are it is also legal in the state of Oregon. And has been for many, many years. And in fact, it's been de facto legalized recreationally and medicinally here for many, 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 many years. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Yoda in that particular clip, but I hope he has some moist towelettes handy. There's a good half a centimeter at the top of the card. They said they fit 2.5 to 3 by 3.5 inch cards, but all the shop had were the Ultra Pros, so you guess you have to check Amazon. Yours definitely was taco induced. That would probably be milder.
Welcome
wasn't.
to the fart zone.
Hi, Shenanigans. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome to the fart zone. Fart zone them, chat. Fart zone them. And by the way, now, if you guys want to be able to better spam the fart zone redeem, you can filter to just rewards in the menu. To make that a little bit easier for you. Isn't that nice? The Twitch, when they offered the custom power-ups, they made it so that you can... They probably didn't want to hear a bunch of complaining. Hey, this streamer made a bunch of things that prevent me from doing my channel points rewards easily. Thank you so much. Thanks for the raid, Shenanigans. We're just sitting here hanging out, crocheting a Gengar onesie, getting ready to do some Minecraft. We have a sponsorship that was offered to us for Minecraft, and I have a chicken fort in Minecraft that I'm gonna work on a bit. But I hope you had a great stream. I know sometimes Shenanigans is on the road, so if you hear me twice now, Liz, thank you. Tab merge, little tab merge. Someone could eat Taco Bell all night. You'd still beat them right now on the fart scale. Can't you tell Yoda's farts smell of daisies? Then why does he need such an egregious blast? Thank you so much. Was on his way home from delivering. Like, got it, Cruising Girl. How you doing? Thank you so much. Thanks for the update. What color would Shenanigans pick for an egg for the basket? Better out than in. If you have community-driven chickens, you wonder if your moves at all from the chicken spam. Wait, what? Hi, Super. How you doing? It's the... I don't understand. Pink. Okay. Thank you, Cruiser Girl. Appreciate you. All right, we're going to do a pink egg into the basket. We are, we had to retire the bowl. Powerful our farts are. Overpower the dark side we must. Okay. Into the basket you must go, Shenanigans and readers. Thank you so much for bringing everybody over. The basket. The what? The basket of Booknificence. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Thank you so very much. Thanks for the raid. Hi. If you've never been here before, I'm 9.5. I'm called that because I'm missing half a finger on my right hand. A very bold restaurant coworker. gave me this nickname many years ago. Thankfully for that coworker, I have an excellent sense of humor. I found that very funny and decided that it should that I should continue to use it. You could say it's stuck, unlike the top half of my finger. Thank you very much for bringing everybody by, Shenanigans, and safe travels if you're still driving. Thank you very much for streaming today and bringing your community over to us when you were done. Did they ask for high 9.5s? Yeah. I give people their change, Hearthwitch. When we high five, I touch them with my nub. If I know them well enough to know that's okay. I go, here's your change. Cyborg Cat, we do try to avoid direct references to certain things. I mean, it's not like... if you ask me, it's not that big of a deal. But because we try to keep it, like, you know, on the family-friendly side of PG-13, you know, it's like, I think everybody knows what you're talking about. You worked in enough kitchens to have several semi-NSFW jokes? Yeah. 25 years I did in restaurants. I did 25 years worth of restaurant work. Maybe more than that, technically speaking. I was 13 when I had my first summer catering job that was very, like, you know, I don't know. I mean, maybe worked like 5 times that summer. And then, because my mom was like, look, your job during the school year, congratulations, C-Bus. Your job during the school year is homework and practicing your instrument and, you know, getting good grades and doing your extracurriculars. And dude, W mom, she gave me such an improvement on her childhood. There's just not even... But she wanted me to learn and understand about work. So she had me do some summer jobs in between school years. And then I had work study. Starting in college, I had a job, whether it was a part-time work study job or I would also have like a table waiting job or something. There were times I worked 3 jobs. Restaurant work is not... How do I put this? It's so hard because I learned so many things from it, right? I met so many cool people and there was a lot to like about working in restaurants for me, but it was also, it's just so thankless sometimes. It's just so thankless and it's so physical. It's very unstable in the sense like that even if you're working at a place that you make good tips, for example, right? If you're front of house and you make good tips, or if you're kitchen and they pay you well because they're trying to retain good employees, etc. And hopefully if you're kitchen, you're also in the United States getting a share of the tips. So even if all of that is true, if it's a small restaurant, they cannot afford to pay you insurance. And if you work for a big corporate restaurant, then they ask you to do a bunch of stupid stuff that doesn't make any sense. And you have regional managers that show up and want to tell you all the things you're doing wrong, like one day every 90 days or something like that. So there's a lot of trade-offs in a lot of ways, but you do have some flexibility. We are going to do those ads and then jump into Minecraft, but it's hard because it can be a very rewarding career path for some people, particularly if they have a genuine love of food and beverages and want to share that, a passion for, you know, particularly stuff where you're using like good local ingredients or you're selling really, really high quality products to people and you're providing them with a special experience. That's different. But at the same time, I had somebody one time comment on a TikTok video saying, well, I've only ever done fast food, so that's not real restaurant work. And I responded to their comment with a video and I said, what do you mean? Okay, so everything that you're serving people comes off a truck and a lot of it's frozen and many of the items are very processed, right? But that's neither here nor there when it comes to the work that you're doing. And as a fast food employee, you do everything that somebody would do in a restaurant. You prep food, You wash dishes, you take out the trash, you work the register, you work the drive-through, you clean the tables, you restock the soda machine, you do everything in a fast food restaurant. So, like, don't you dare sell yourself short. It's still very, like, valid, like, hard work, and you get paid less than people in a full-service restaurant. You got to be quick. You have to be accurate. You got to run your butt off. Yeah. And when you're running your butt off, maybe there's a mega fart zone. Thank you, Tech. Outside North America, people are paid a reasonable wage. I mean, Chris and Girl, there are places in the United States where you get paid a good wage to work in a restaurant. Whether that's, you know, because tips are involved or not. There's some restaurants in some cities that are really trying to pay people, you know, and they've also passed some laws in certain cities. Like, you know, the state of Oregon, you get minimum wage, which is like $15 an hour or something like that now, plus tips if you're a server. And, you know, a lot of places now are understanding, like, hey, the wages have to go up when the cost of living keeps going up. So... Anyway, you know, I haven't worked in a restaurant in I don't know how many years now because of you guys. Thank you. I want to be able to grow what we're doing here to keep that, you know, so that it stays that way. We have ads right now, so I'm going to take a quick break to go upstairs and check on the animals, and then we were going to jump into some Minecraft. Hopefully the sponsorship tools will work today. If not, we'll figure something out, okay? We'll be right back. 4, 3, 2, 1...
Just do it!
It's so... You have no clothes on. No. Oh, that's rich. Tumble, did you... Wait. Tumble. Did you really think you were gonna get me to be quiet by saying shh in my chat? Yes. All the lulz. Guns out, y'all. Yeah. Woo! I'm sorry, I'm so loud. Oh! Oh, yeah!
Come on, White Wolf. Come on, White Wolf. Come on, White Wolf. Come on. Come here, little White Wolf. Come here, White Wolf. I got a treat. Yes. Okay. And I would be here, left to my own devices.
All right. Lego explosion. Nothing unusual. Everything is fine. This is fine.
Not distracting at all. Alright, you ready? Maybe we don't need this to be such a large piece of tape. As courtesy of our $500 milestone. Oh my god!
You complete me. I love you.
Taking the computer. What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Everything is right. Oh my god! Thank you, Adonis. Someone just donated $200 to St. Jude. We're at $1,002. You guys get to smash me in the face with a whipped cream pie. Yay! Goal! Like. Hello, welcome to 9.5 Kitchen, where we're going to be making the most basic ass Midwestern chili you've ever seen. Oh, thank you. Well, you know, I'm merely the canvas.
Oh my goodness, you look so gorgeous.
Oh my god! Oh! Ugh! I'm never doing that again. I can.
Pull it, pop it, pull it, twist it, twist it, pull it, twist it, pull it, pop it, twist it, pull it, pop it, twist it, pull it, twist it, pull it, pop it, pull it, pop.
And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed. Yes, I do know that you need to play scrims with you, but I don't think I'm good enough for that. People up here. Oh!
So this is a game to you guys, huh? You think this is all just fun and games? There's people out here with reputations at stake as Stream Raiders partners. I need to see every single one of you out there with at least 6 units. I want to see everybody. Okay, you guys, are you ready for some crafting of the mines? Here is my chicken fort. It's raining again? Why is it always raining? I can't stand the rain. Okay. Ah! Oh. I'm so used to games where there's fall damage that I panicked for a second. Welcome back, by the way, from the ads. Thank you guys for staying through them. I am no expert when it comes to Minecraft, y'all. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know that this actually looks like a Minecraft chicken. I'm not sure if it actually looks like a Minecraft chicken. Ads on the two. Thank you for keeping an eye on that. I do appreciate it. Okay. Kinda. Julie Needles, thank you for streaking.
Everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it.
Everybody exclamation point streak. But I built an entire St. Jude logo in this game. Yes, with help and guidance from our friend Chimera. So yeah. How do I go? I forget the controls. How do I float down? That's the inventory. E is inventory. Is it X? No. Guys, I don't know what I'm doing. Ah! How did I just destroy a block with a block I was holding? It's raining hens. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. It's raining hens. How? Oh, it's shift. Shift. No, but I want to. Oh, you do this. This is fine. It's fine. My kids would be laughing so hard right now. They'd be like, Mom. What's that? Oh, it's a sheep. Seriously, I am a little peeved that they so how do you go up then? Space bar? Yep. FYI, YouTube stream title is off by a day. No, I didn't mean to do that. Thank you to Minecraft for sponsoring today's stream. Thank you so much. Thanks, Minecraft. I guess there's some new backrooms stuff. I mean, I like how this chicken looks. I don't know if I care that it looks exactly like a Minecraft chicken.
Happy Tuesday 9.
From the bottom of my heart.
Sharing my art, thank you for your 16 months! Sharing my art, thank you. Do you want a white chicken? That adds a point to the gold bar underneath of me right here. We will give away a tank top. And actually, whoever wins it can have whichever tank top they want. Thank you so much, sharing. We are using the basket now. We've had to put the bowl aside because there's some chips in the lid, unfortunately, a little wear and tear. However, the basket is here for our Boknificence needs. The what? The basket of Boknificence! Thank you for your 16-month resub, sharing my art, and for forgetting to cancel your sub again. 3, 2, one. Would you like an oracle card reading? And also, it's so dark. This is kind of what it looked like this morning when my husband and I were taking a walk with our dogs. We need some tail feathers back here. Also, go ahead, make fun of my building. I don't care. Today you're gonna pass because Minecraft, but you just wanted to see what I was up to. Why? Why sleep? Why are you booping the streamer? What am I doing? What am I forgetting? What is it? What is it now? Whoops, wrong color. Whoops. Oh. Yeah, I forgot all about that. I'm not worried about it, actually. I don't think it's a problem. I don't think it's actually a problem. I was thinking about it. I don't think that it's an issue. There. I don't know what I'm doing, you guys. But we decided we were building a chicken fort. Not a chicken fart, a chicken fort. Oh, I was holding the wrong thing. I feel like the tail needs better feathers. If you're, wait, okay, yes, tomorrow, tomorrow is Patreon. We mentioned that earlier in the stream, but yes, I should probably mention it more than just once, but I am terrible at remembering to say things. All my beverages are empty. Hello? Whoops. What's the sheepy doing down here? Hi. Can you pet them? How do you pet them? Hello, sheep. Meh. Only 30 more years to what? Oh yeah, you just hold it down. It's interesting because my kids have been playing Minecraft probably for like... I think Henry was maybe 5 or 6 when he first started playing on the PlayStation. And they were even talking about somebody who they used to watch that used to do Plants vs. Zombies, but it was in Minecraft. What do you want? Also, there's a poll in the, oh, it's just you, little sheepy. I'm glad I didn't hit you. I would have felt really bad. It's a zombie. He's just chilling. There's a poll in the Discord, in the polls channel, of which project. I chose 5 projects from the book that my husband brought home for me. and you guys get to vote in there. Dude, bro, I got no beef with you. But I will do what I gotta do! I'll do what I gotta do! I'll do what I gotta do! Where'd you go? I don't want to eat rotten zombie meat. Whee! Yeah, I did a little video review of it, and if there's anyone out there who would like to order a copy of this book through me, let me know. I had one extra copy that my husband had already ordered that's already been spoken for and is actually sitting next to my desk, and I need to pack it up and send it out to our amazing friend, MCQ Mommy, aka best friend Danielle. But we've been trying to talk about, like, how do we, like, transition into selling stuff online, and you know, doing it this way, the way I've done it with Danielle, is like, you know, like where we'll do like PayPal payment or something like that, isn't necessarily how we would do it, you know, regularly. But we don't currently have like specifically like a website. Is that a chicken? I heard it. The chicken came to visit the fort. Hello, chicken. There's another chicken. How did we end up so far away from our chicken fort? I knew there was something missing. Oh no! She yearns for the mines! Yes, indeed. Thank you so much to Minecraft for sponsoring my yearning today. And we're doing, you know, I'm chill. I'm very casual. I've played like literally, I would say less than 100 hours all told of Minecraft. My daughter does play it on her tablet sometimes. My boys play it on PlayStation. I have played it a little bit here and there on the stream. We did build, and Miro, if you have the link handy for anything to do with that, that's I would sure love to show people what I'm capable of, but only when I have help. But yeah, Chimera and I built the St. Jude logo out of wool blocks. It was really fun. It took a long time, though. No worries. Take your time. You got a cape. Are there drops right now for you guys? When you first came to Twitch, it was Minecraft. It was the team from 2-4. I have no idea what that is. See? I'm a poser. I literally had not touched a video game regularly on a console or a computer since the like mid-90s, maybe even earlier than that, early 90s. My friend had a Sega, was it a Genesis, that we used to play on, and we had an NES, and we would borrow cartridges for NES games from our friends. You could rent them from video stores, and otherwise you had to buy them, and they were really expensive. So we had like 6 games that we would play over and over and over again. But yeah, the Minecraft sponsorship opportunities have been great because it gets me back into it, so that I feel a little bit less intimidated by fooling around in Minecraft, because it's really, you know, it's like sandbox games are what you make of them. It's hard because there's part of me that's like, well, is there something specific I'm supposed to be doing? I get like anxious feeling like, well, aren't I supposed to be doing something specific? But no, you're just supposed to like do what you want and build what you want. I have no idea what I'm picking up. What am I picking up? Is this dirt? Leaves all over the ground. Oh, I see. Okay, great. Link above and add time. Okay, thank you, Miro. Yeah. There it is in Twitch chat if you guys want to look at it. Because I don't know that you posted it in Twitch chat, but thank you for posting it on YouTube. Okay, what else should we put in our chicken fort chat? We have an orange bed because that's my favorite color. There's a pattern in the book for a diamond helmet. By the by, diamond horse armor. Well, la-di-da. Are there explosives in here? Yes, there are. TNT, firework rocket. Can we launch explosives at people? Crossbow. Okay. Functional blocks. I don't even know what most of this is. Redstone lamp, copper bulb. Exposed copper bulb. What the heck? Cartography table? Hi, DJ Midnight Wolf. How are you? If you just got an ad break, thank you for staying through them. I do appreciate it. It's very kind of you to stay through ads because they do help support the channel. And you can turn them off by subscribing. Maybe you have a Prime laying around. Glad the day is almost over. I hear you. Somebody came and fixed my dryer today, so I'm very happy. Because... Yep, or Turbo. Yep, Turbo will turn off the ads all on the whole platform, but you still count as ad impression credit for the people you're watching. I had replaced... I didn't realize there was more than one thermal fuse that would be accessible to me through the back of the dryer, or else I would have just done the second one myself as well. But it's okay. And the guy was really nice, and he explained some stuff to me about this was the thermal fuse near the heating element. So the heating element was getting too hot. Yay, fixed dryer. Now I can... No. Unless you guys would like to pay another $125 to have someone come and look at it again. Okay? We have been through this over and over and over again. We are not cooking steak in the same dryer that I use to clean our clothes, to dry our clothing. Not gonna happen. There is a way you can make me attempt to cook steak in a dryer. Good luck. Good luck, I say to you. I did good, though. Not many people would even try what I did. Yeah, sure. Because we're taught to be incompetent. This is where I think the real insidiousness of no. That takes all the fun out of it if you guys just buy a dryer and go here, have a used dryer or even a new one. I don't want a new one. Here's the problem. I don't want a new appliance. New appliances? No! I am not putting a dryer in the throne. We need brakes on the Subaru, you guys. We need to have the back brakes done on the Subaru. You want to help me? You want to help me? No, I am not. No, I don't need a dryer right now, you guys. We're not. Look, this is some Mr. Beast type stuff that you guys like. Listen, I am but a lowly. I am so tiny. We are minuscule. We're minuscule. We're not at that level. I'm sorry, you guys. We're not at that level, and it's okay. I'm also I'm well aware that a channel of this size, me being able to forego seeking employment outside of the home for the most part, with the exception of like the part-time job I do for the school, which is like, basically I might as well be volunteering. It is exceptional, and you guys are amazing. I'm not cooking steak in a dryer unless we hit that point, because that prevents me from having to cook steak in a dryer. You guys don't understand, or maybe you do, and you just love to get me all worked up about it. I am not cooking steak in a dryer, maybe ever.
You what?
I am not cooking steak.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Every day, once a day, give yourself a present. Don't plan it, don't wait for it, just let it happen. It could be a new shirt at the men's store, a cat nap in your office chair, or 2 cups of good, hot, black coffee.
I could go for a 3rd cup of coffee today. I really could. Anyways, listen, I love you guys. You're amazing. And in many ways, you spoil me rotten. And there is something to be said for the fun of these things being a challenge, okay? So if it seems unreasonable to any of you that I would set the goal for cooking steak in a dryer so high, it's because, like I said,
This is what the change.
You'll
It's
spin
for
me
lovely
right
song
round,
fire.
baby, right round like a record
you,
bee.
Daniel.
Right round, right round.
Zrat Smiley, Cleric 11, Recraft, Cirque Lunicus, and Dark Scarlet. Congratulations on your tier. What the butt? Why? What the butt? What the butt? The Ethernet, why just random 700 bits? Thank you. Dude, it's not glamorous to say thank you for contributing to the fund to get the brakes done in our car. But I mean, seriously, this is what I do for a living. So thank you very much for supporting me and my family. I love you. Danielle, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. You are so amazing. I really appreciate you. And the Ether Knight, thank you for the 700 bits. And also DJ Midnight Wolf, thank you for the 100 bits to play the Give Yourself a Present in Tangia. And Miro for the 100 bits and the stream stickers a couple of times, I think. Thank you, Miro. Thank you, guys. And you have a level 3 hype train already? What the what? What the butt? Cabbage Bishop, thank you. That is a very random number of bits. Thank you. Were you expecting something to happen? Hey, and I will say this too, you guys. This sponsorship in particular, they really are like making it worth our while. So thank you for being here right now, period. If you're here, you are helping. Because when we have people in here and being enthusiastic during sponsorships, it is very helpful. What?
Last time I gave you all I had. Now I've leveled up.
What are you doing? Why? 689 bits? Thank you. You are helping, Mobius. Thank you. And you're helping whether you're watching on Twitch or YouTube. The sponsorship is through Twitch. Thank you to Mojang Minecraft for sponsoring today's stream. And guys, please go check out the new Backrooms DLC. And there's also some other new stuff happening pretty soon in Minecraft. So, exclamation point join if you want to join the TNG dungeon. Oh, you got a new badge! And an emote. Very good. Excellent. Oh, bread hat. All right. Here. I can't put the bread hat on and keep the headphones on at the same time.
This is a new cheer remote.
What? It is not new, Raboyo, but thank you for the steak and the dryer biddies. That's literally been our cheer mode ever since we got partnered. I mean, maybe it took me like a month or two to get it in there. I don't know. Can I get this? I can't. It won't. Oh. There we go. There we go. Where there's a will, there's a way, you guys. All right. We need to do a wheel spin because you guys, because Danielle gifted 5 tier 1 subs to the community. Every 5 equals a wheel spin. Thank you, Danielle. That also moved this goal bar forward, and I don't know how many more new sub points we need for a sticker sheet giveaway, but we have a brand new sticker sheet in the 4th wall. Okay. Thank you. Danielle, you're so amazing. I really do very much appreciate you just hanging out with us. You know that. You kind of missed the hat song. I know. Well, it is what it is. Hi, Prebis. Welcome in, friend. How you doing, Prebis? It's so lovely to see you today. Thank you so much for joining us. You have 30 seconds. I will keep the hat on for a couple minutes extra because I forgot to put it on. 30 seconds to keep this hype train going and keep me in the bread hat. And I know some of you. I know you sit there and you go, I'm going to wait until there's like 10 seconds left on this hype train. Keep it going so she has to keep wearing that. 985 bits or 2 gifted subs is what is required to keep the train going. 53%. Oh, my God. Danielle. I am wearing a bread hat because we have a hype train. Thank you very much. 9% of level 4. Thank you so much for the biddies. DJ and also Cabbage Bishop. Thank you for the 100 bits. Or the 200 bits. Thank you. Roboyo did the steak in the dryer biddies. The 100 bits. And a 50 bits for... did you do 50 bits again for a Tangia dungeon? Dude, you guys have to stop with the bits for the dungeons. It's silly. Now I feel like, okay, I need to give you a free dungeon. Here. There's a free dungeon for you guys, okay? Free dungeon! No channel points or bits required from you guys, okay? Wait, what? Super Stormy, welcome in. Thank you for your message that Automod thought was suspicious for some reason. I don't know why. Thank you. Yes, you've heard of cheese heads, but bread
Our
heads,
shenanigans
yes.
are cheeky and fun.
Yeah, I mean, his shenanigans are cruel and tragic.
Which makes them not shenanigans at all, really. Evil.
Our shenanigans, yes. That is one of my favorite movies, by the way. Thank you, Previs, for the Techno Viking. Indeed. We keep the hat on while there is a... Automod hates you. No worries. You have a difference of opinions. Okay. You're good. We keep the bread hat on during a hype train. Currently, the hype train is at 14% of level 4 with about 2 minutes left on the clock. 2,000 bits are 4 gifted subs. I want to hear the full version. They said we need to have the full version in there somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, cat. Thank you so much, Mira! You guys just like it when I bop with this hat on. That's what it is. And the background removal sometimes doesn't like the bread hat. Thank you so much for the Pedro. Banana ball? You never heard of banana ball till a week? I don't know what banana ball is. You have to tell me what banana ball is. I don't know what that is. Thank you guys for interrupting my gameplay. 30 seconds left to keep me in the bread hat. Clearly, there is no pressure ever to do anything financial. If we complete a level 5 hype train, I donate $10 to a charity because I love paying it forward to our charities. 15 seconds. It's like Globetrotters with... Oh, you're talking about... I know what you're talking about. The Bananas. The name of the team is the Bananas. Thank you guys for the hype train. Thank you very much for the 14% of level 4 hype train. A lot of bits, you guys. That was a lot of bits. 5 gifted subs. Thank you, Danielle, for those gift subs. Thank you so much. 3,330 bits. That's a lot of bits. Thank you. Yeah, show off your emotes if you just got a hype train emote. There are more teams than just the Savannah Bananas. Right. The Savannah Bananas is one of the 6 teams. You're going to a Savannah's game this summer. It's very entertaining. If you guys haven't seen... Ooh, there's a boss fight, you guys. Get in on this Tangia boss fight. If you guys haven't seen... Here, let's do a 3-minute timer because I forgot to put the bread hat on. I got it. Thank you very much. Thank you guys so much for the hype train. I really appreciate it. Bunch of nerds. 16 out of 20 new sub points for a fourth wall sticker sheet. A new one. We have a new fourth wall sticker sheet with some 9.5 plays emotes in the fourth wall. Congrats on your new cheer badge and emote. You should have gotten a new emote too, the Ether9. Thank you so much, friend. Make sure you know the rules before you watch it because it has some crazy rules. Do the generals ever win in Banana Ball? I don't know. You think you will do very well with just your one piece of armor that you just got? Oh no, Raboyo. It'll be fine. It'll be just fine. Here, look. This is a new super sticker in the stream stickers. Here, I'll give you guys a freebie. It's appropriate.
This is fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Yes. What are we supposed to be doing, chat? We're supposed to be playing Minecraft. Look at the stars. Look at the stars. It's so peaceful. Can zombies spawn inside my chicken? There's a sentence I'm not sure I ever thought I would say. Hey, Chat GPT. There. That's the kind of thing you should ask Chat GPT. All kidding aside, we don't want zombies spawning inside of our chicken. Somewhere it tells you on mobile you got to pull out the laptop. Don't worry about it. You made a huge 3D SpongeBob like 5 years ago. Oh, cool. Only if the lighting level falls below a certain threshold. Okay, so this torch that I placed just because I wanted it to be like nice and cozy in here when it was dark, these torches are functional is what you're telling me. They're not just... Whoa! Oh, cool. It's like sticking out of the... Well, here, then let's put that up here. I am a Minecraft noob, you guys. I know nothing. I'm like Jon Snow. But we've built this chicken. We built this chicken on with blocks of wool. We built this chicken. We built this chicken with blocks of wool. It's Farmception. Yeah, I feel like that looks better. Gotta make it symmetrical. We don't want our chicken to be off balance. There you go. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe... You know, because the wings should be like... In fact, maybe like this. I heard something. Are you there? Who's there? What was that? Who's that guy? Oh, it's a skeleton. And a zombie. Oh, we got beat by Rainfro boss. Sad times. Oh my god, I've been sitting here with this hat on for like however many minutes now. All right. I don't know. Like, should we raise the roof? I don't know. I like that the fort is like nice and open on top. I don't know. I don't know if I want to say that this is done yet. It's been 84 years since what? What do you mean? Because it takes me so long to build. His nose was a motel room and his foot was a cafe. Oh my goodness. You can use blocks that are not a full block to prevent spawning, e.g. Bottom slabs, trapdoors, etc. Okay. Add time on the tube. Thank you, Miro. I'm getting caught up on chat here. You guys dropping? You prefer for it to be a convertible. You know, look. I am, I'm just having fun. And I do think, it's weird. I've said this before. It's like, sandbox games, open world type games like this, they sometimes, stress me out because I'll be like, wait, I'm standing here clearing brush in this virtual environment and there's like so many weeds outside that need to be pulled. And I wish I wouldn't think that way because we all deserve to have like mindless fun when we need it just to like blow off, you know, steam. I didn't want to fall off the tree. I keep forgetting there's no fall damage and then so like I get all anxious that I'm gonna hurt myself. Another Tangia dungeon, guys. Join the Tangia dungeon if you would like. What are you doing? Dude, bro. Where? What? Oh. Do you have a cave? What if I just do this? Look, I don't want to fight you. I feel like this is the best decision for us both. Hi, Mateo. How are you, friend? What if we built a little egg house? Ads in 3 minutes. Thank you. You're super sad. Your smarts fell like poop. Wow. I think I do need that third cup of coffee today, you guys. By the way, I just want to again, I just want to thank you guys. Thank you so much for all that support just now. Thank you because again, what that means, just to like get sappy for a second here, is like yesterday, for example, I worked doing something I really love for, you know, I don't know, a few hours. And I mean, I do plenty of stuff off stream too, but I spent however many, you know, hours we were here streaming, and I was able to end my stream when I needed to so that I could go to my kid's 8th grade step up because he's going to be a high schooler next year. And he got not 1, but 2 awards in mathematics and in social studies. I got to watch him receive those awards in person during the day on a weekday because I was not busy trying to, like, you know, grind at some restaurant job or something. And that's because of you. Thank you. I used to have to miss stuff like that all the time. Can Wife? I don't even know. Guys, go follow Arity Can Wife. Preppus meows along. Yes. We have ads starting. Okay. And, yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just do it!
It's so... You have no clothes on. No.
Kicking in overdrive. 9.5. Can you feel the temperature rising? 6 high fevers burning. She's got the moves, she's got the drive. When the chicken attacks, will you survive? 9.5. Trying to stay alive. It's 9.5. 9.5. Kicking in overdrive. 9.5. 9.5. Trying to stay alive. It's 9.5.
Oh, that's rich. Tumble, did you? Wait. Tumble. Did you really think you were gonna get me to be quiet by saying shh in my chat? Yes, all the lulz. Guns out, y'all. Yeah. Woo! I'm sorry, I'm so loud. Oh! Oh, yeah!
Come on, White Wolf. Come on, White Wolf. Come on, White Wolf. Come on. Come here, little White Wolf. Muted. I almost forgot about the wheel spin. Join the Tangia dungeon if you'd like. You've got about 10 seconds. All right, you guys. We need to do a wheel spin. Hi, Animated Jenny. I mean, Blue, isn't that pretty much how it goes on this platform? Toad hat. Why is it always a hat? Why do I have to wear hats all the time? It's always a hat. Toad hat for 30 minutes. Toad hat for 30. Why not streamer treat? Why is it always a hat or jumping jacks? Oh, speaking of, my God, I have so many jumping jacks I still need to do. Because hats are awesome? Sure. Okay. Look, I did choose this line of work. It is entirely up to me. I like to point this out to other streamers sometimes. It's like, oh, streamer makes a bunch of buttons. Streamer also yells at chat for using all of said buttons. How dare you press the button that says, please press me.
Welcome to the fart zone.
Chaos Chick, what's up? Thank you so much for the raid. How are you guys? Welcome to the fart zone. If Chaos Chick didn't warn you, this is a thing that we do here. If you have not been to the stream before, please don't panic. Everything is fine. We promise that we will not ignite anything while we are fart zoning you. Thank you. Thank you so much. This redeem is only available for a limited time after any raid that we receive. Thank you so much. The case continues. We followed the Gengar lead from our charity gig straight to 9.5 store. What secrets hide in that purple onesie? We're watching. Well, we're working on it. Here, I'll show. I'm glad to show you. We're doing a sponsorship right now for Minecraft, which actually it looks like we may have completed, possibly. Thank you to Minecraft for sponsoring the stream today. Let me show you my handiwork in Minecraft, and then we'll show you the onesie. Seriously, huge thanks to Mojang Minecraft. They offered us a sponsorship, and we've been building a chicken fort. Not a fart, a fort. Chaos Chick. We got to know Chaos Chick through stream readers back in the day. And it's so sweet of you to read in and bring people by. I really appreciate it. Trying to make my chicken symmetrical here. Is that right? No. I think it's like that. Yeah. Something. Something, bok, something. Who doesn't love an asymmetrical chicken? Yeah, Chaos Chick, you'd like a pink egg? Thank you so much. Wouldn't a chicken fart be an egg, or would it be a chicken poop? I don't know. But we could try to build some sort of little egg thing in here. But first we want to show you the onesie and put your egg in the bowl. Speaking of eggs. And actually we've had to swap out, or I should say, we've had to bypass the bowl because the bowl, it has served us well for these many months, maybe even years now. It was starting to chip, which is really unfortunate, but it's retired now. It sits back here, back behind me. On the shelf. It was becoming a situation. Hi, Captain Koi. How are you? Asterith, it's so nice to see you. Thank you guys so much. And yes, if you have any links that you want to share with us, Chaos Chick, we would love that. Like maybe a charity campaign link. What were you raising funds for? Thank you so much for using your platform for good and to help others. It's really awesome of you. So we must put you into the basket. The what? The basket of Bognificence. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much. Thank you for... Yes, I love that emote. By the way, A. Brito Art, who made that Gritty Goose emote... Yes, thank you, Previs. A. Brito Art, who made that emote, is a fellow charity supporter as well, specifically St. Jude. What were you raising funds for today? Because it said something in your raid call about charity. And here it is. Here, let me show you. Hi, Keebler. Welcome in. I haven't tried it on in a minute. Should we try it on? Oh, and I just found the toad hat, so we'll put that on. Dude, am I almost done with this leg? Do I just want big, like, open? I think I do. I think I keep running over the hat. Can you imagine if Toad and Gengar were mashed up? That would be crazy. Yeah, I think it might be time to start the other leg. So, this project was supposed to be a life-size Gengar plushie, and it ended up turning into a onesie. So here I am. Only thing is, I do notice when I'm sitting, we raised funds for... tell us about this charity. A family for every child. See, it's a little... the hood... I'm still not... I'm like... I might have to go back and try to do the hood again. It is very cozy already, Jenny. It doesn't even have the arms yet. What do you mean, oh boy? Chick, thank you for seriously, thank you for doing that and using your platform, especially for something like that, because it's true. There are kids for whom it is much harder for them to find families willing to take them in if they are, as you mentioned, fit any of those groups. It can be harder. And as a child of someone who went through the foster care system, my mom specifically, I thank you very much for working with that cause in particular, because, my mom, she made it through, and she gave me and my sister a way better childhood than she had, right? And we were never not in her care. But that wasn't the case with my brother. And she didn't get to see him for a really long time. And it wasn't because she didn't want to. So those situations are all so different. And in some of them, the parents are actively trying to be back in their child's life, and some of them they're not at all. And that's such a hard space for a child to find themselves in. No matter the reason behind it, it could be there was something tragic that happened and there's just no living relatives capable of caring for them. Who knows? There's so many different things that can happen there. And knowing that there are people out there who care and want to see them, have a stable environment, so that hopefully they can pick up the pieces and have a healthy and a happy adulthood, is super important. You cannot imagine. You're blessed with the parents you got. Yeah. So all the more reason to congratulate you and your community for raising funds for this cause, because I think sometimes it can be really hard for people to put themselves in the shoes of like families that end up in that sort of situation. And a lot of times we end up fundraising for something because we've experienced it ourselves. Like that's why we do Starlight, right? Because I was stuck in the hospital when I was a kid is part of the reason. I thankfully have not had to receive cancer treatment or have any children who have received cancer treatment, but I put myself in the shoes of particularly the parents of kids served like by St. Jude. And so, for the organization to have people like you out there, even just spreading awareness about stuff like that, like even if all you do is share some statistics that help people understand that situation and how it could affect somebody, that's huge. It's really important. So thank you, Chaos Jet. Thank you for reading in and sharing your community with us. Did you post a link for your fundraiser? Do you have a link where people could donate? That's such an awesome cause. It really is. Ads on the tube. Thank you. Thank you, Chaos Chick. Yeah, let us know before you post your link. You're welcome to post a link, but we just need to get you a permit. Posting links directly to the chat is a tier 1 sub perk and up, not because of anything other than trying to keep like the undesirable, we don't want somebody to accidentally click on something pernicious. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Let's see here. What time is it? 3 o'clock. Yeah. So this is what we've been up to. We've been getting up to some building in, just playing around in Minecraft, because I like I was talking about earlier in the stream, I did not play video games really for a long time. So we got an NES. Got an NES as a Christmas present from my bio dad one year. And boy, was my mom peeved because, she was happy to see us happy. Like, she wasn't like, they didn't have this kind, that kind of relationship really. Like, they hadn't been together in quite some time. But, she liked that he wanted to do things for me. But she got a piano for us the same year. She's like, oh, of course. Now, that said, I played that piano all the way through high school and barely touched the NES after, middle school. We actually gave the NES to my late grandmother, and she played a bunch of stuff on it. She used to, my grandma used to rock some Dr. Mario and all kinds of stuff on that NES. But I started doing music and theater, and I had no time for video games. So I haven't, until my husband downloaded Fortnite for our PS4. And that's what got me started streaming and everything. I hadn't played a video game regularly since the maybe early 90s. So yeah, it's been a real adventure being part of Twitch and streaming. And at first I streamed Fortnite, and then I quickly found like the makers and crafting, the like creative categories, and figured that was probably where I belonged. Yes, when you're ready with your link, let us know, Chaos Check, and please feel free to share that with us, because we love supporting our friends that are supporting charity. Oh, look at this pretty sunset, y'all. How lovely. Yeah, I would continue building some other stuff in here and exploring some of the other biomes and junk. Well, I don't know what that was. 1 second. And we also, so we got to share, I have a new video up on the dryer stream. Thank you for your patience when I look at my notifications. I have 3 school-age children and a spouse who I help out with our other family-run business. So, yeah. The Minecraft official crochet book just came out today from Insight Editions. Here, we'll swap over to this screen. And I can't keep the... This is the thing, is the hood won't stay up when I'm sitting down. So, hopefully... I can adjust that a little bit. The official crochet book from Insight Editions, and the person who wrote this book is Lee Sartori of Coco Crochet Lee, and it has a lot of really cool projects in it. And in our Discord, you guys are allowed to vote for which one I make first from it. And right now, much to RC Maniac 25's chagrin. This is the project that's winning, and it is the health bar scarf does look really amazing. There's a lot of really cool stuff in here. This one I like because it is granny squares, so you just make as many of the different squares as you need. You just lay them out and you join them together, and you have a sleeping Minecraft sleeping fox pillow, which is pretty cool. And this one I would say is probably the best, most approachable project for like a beginner. But then if you wanted to learn some color changing stuff, color work in crochet, I would probably recommend the apple coasters after that, because they are smaller. You know, they're just like a square. It's achievable. You are like, wow, cool, I finished a square, and then you can practice another one, and then you can move on to something a little bit more involved. Some of them are have some charts that are rather I don't want to say tricky, but they do involve, you know, multiple color changes and also floats along the back of the work. Which is not that difficult, but it can feel like it's intimidating when you're first figuring it out. One thing that might help you with that are these things that are called bobbins. And they have flexible bobbins that you can purchase that help with that kind of project, and also with corner to corner, so that you can keep the colors of yarn from getting too tangled with one another, especially when you put the project down and then pick it back up. Sometimes if you're some people will use other items besides the bobbins that are specifically designed for that purpose. Like I've seen people use chip clips and any number of other items, and they wrap the yarn around it, and then the clip can hold the yarn down so that it doesn't end up all over the place. Specifically, if you have many different colors, then you're probably going to want to, use something to keep the yarn from getting tangled on the back of your work while you're not using the different colors. But yeah, I think the book is very well written. The photographs are great, and we actually can order copies of it through our family-owned comic book store. So if anybody's interested in purchasing one and you want to do that through us, that would be awesome. Please let me know. It does take some time for us to get items into the shop, but I know some of you have asked in the past, how can we support your store? So, hopefully you would understand that that means waiting for us to receive the item from our distributor, and then we can send it to you. We've had people, I had somebody come in once at the shop and they asked, do you carry this title? And I looked it up and I said, we don't. We tend to carry few, if any, Scholastic titles, because kids can get those from their book fair at their schools, and you can get them a lot of times in like big box stores and all of that. I said we could order it for you. It would take a little bit of time, because he was like, well, can I get it by tomorrow? And I was like, no. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have like the Amazon style, we can't just like have it tomorrow. So I said, but I will say this, if you've got, it was a grandpa and he was looking for something for his grandkids. I said, you've got grandkids and you want to encourage them to read, letting them come down here and pick out their own books that they can see and pick them up in their hand and turn them over and look at them. Yeah. I mean, it's customer service, so we have to explain these things gently to people. But I was like, yeah, we can't do like overnight, but bring them in here to look around. We just want to encourage people to read. And he did, and he bought them, each of them, a book while they were in there. I said, just know when you're shopping with us, you're supporting a small, local, family-owned business. And he picked up what I was putting down, and he was really nice and brought the kids back in, and they did some shopping, which was really sweet. And I appreciate people like that understand when I make a comment like that it's not me trying to make them feel guilty. It's just me pointing out something that you would think would be obvious, but apparently it's not. You guys, I have a bunch of things that I need to pack up for sending out, and a bunch of like kind of background stuff that I need to do. So I think I'm going to call it here for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while we did some cool stuff in Minecraft. And once again, thank you so much to Minecraft for sponsoring the stream today. I really appreciate the opportunity is to show things off to you guys. Sometimes we get like a free key for a game, or we actually, they say we would like to give you monies to play our game on your stream. It's pretty awesome. And their rates have been some of the very best that I've had through the platform. So thank you. I appreciate you. I know there's a lot of you out there that are like Minecraft experts. You've been playing the game since pretty much like it came out, and I probably seem very clunky, but you hung out and you seemed like you were enjoying yourselves. So I hope you were. I hope you were enjoying yourselves. Again, it is absolutely my pleasure to work with, particularly this company. They've been great. Thank you so much for the hype train earlier. I really appreciate that as well. Oh no, I didn't wear the Toad hat. We'll start with Toad hat next time. I feel like I should have to stay on for half an hour, wear the Toad hat. I mean, I just don't. I suppose I could crochet for another half an hour. I just figured this was kind of like a good place to stop. You know what I mean? It just felt like this is the place where we can move on to other things for the day, because I have some stuff I need to send out to some people. I gotta get some stickers out and some other things. I wonder, do we have anybody playing Minecraft that we know? Yeah, we'll slap that Toad hat on. I'm looking. It's such a huge category. It's so crazy how many people. What is Lifesteal? There's so many people playing whatever that is. Is it some sort of a mod? You don't yearn for the mines, Miro? Well, there's somebody that I do recognize finally. There's a lot of people in this category right now. Hardcore Impossible. PvP Minecraft server. Got it. I saw this person doing a sponsorship earlier. Potatosaurus is playing Minecraft. Is a crowd control ambassador. Queen of Potatoes and Positivity, crowd control ambassador, Tournament of Streamers winner, and 2-time Rad Award winner. I don't know what that means, but it sounds cool. I love dad jokes. Cranston. I love dad jokes, and you'll probably scare me without trying. Come say hi. I'd love for you to join the Spud Club. Hello, Spuds. I'm Potatosaurus, but you can call me Tay. I'm a full-time streamer with a great sense of humor. I love dad jokes and don't understand sarcasm. My goal is to promote positivity with a side of potatoes and grow a community of Spuds who want to be the best version of themselves. Surround yourself with good vibes and have a crispy time. Jump in and chat while I'm live. I love meeting new Spuds. What do you think? This person is playing Minecraft. I'm already following them. Maybe because of crowd control? You've heard of them. They are cool. Is there anyone you haven't heard of on Twitch, though, Amy? Be so for real. Be so for real, Amy. They're wearing a pineapple onesie. And they have drops. So if you still need Minecraft is what is Minecraft. If you still need drops, they have that available. I think we should go meet a new person. Lightning Builder, if we want raid suggestions, we ask for them very specifically. I do appreciate and understand totally. I don't even know who that is. I'm not sure who you are referring to. It's okay. It's all good, just so you know. And sometimes I do ask for them, but typically it'll be like someone just raided us and we've got a raid out, and I'll be like, hey, if you have someone else on who you know. The only problem with asking for raid suggestions from chat is we've had instances in which it just felt like it created bad vibes, and like almost even we had a channel points redeemed for a while. It like created like anxiety for some people almost, or like people would come in at the very beginning of stream and be like, because we would do it where chat would choose every other stream, and they'd be like, right at the beginning of stream would be like, are we choosing can I suggest someone now? I'm like, I just started. Would you like me to just wrap it up and raid out? And I know that's not what they really meant, but it can come across that way. So we just stopped doing it, which is unfortunate. But there are just times when it creates more of a feeling of like, well, I don't know. I don't know how. I couldn't figure out a good way to make it feel like it was fair, and so we just stopped doing it. Okay, Potatosaurus. I'm just making sure I spell the name right. And we love crowd control, so it's cool to be able to raid out to someone who's involved with them as an ambassador. Come along on the raid with us, please, you guys. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for the support today. Thank you for the raids. Thank you so much to those people. We had raids today from Chaos Chick. Thank you, Chaos Chick. And Shenanigans 3D. Thank you, Miro, for the reminder. Bye-bye, YouTube. If you've been watching on YouTube, thank you so much for hanging out.